Our investigation began on March 23rd, 2017, when Hanu Narra arrived home to the unimaginable. Located inside of his apartment were the bodies of his wife and 6-year-old son. Both victims had been brutally stabbed to death. In processing the crime scene, multiple bloodstain samples were collected by detectives. In analyzing the blood, one droplet collected did not belong to either victim or Hanu Narra. Given these circumstances, detectives believed this droplet belonged to the suspect. This investigation saw countless interviews conducted, financial records thoroughly examined, reviews of rideshare application records, cell phone records, and advanced methods used by law enforcement to review geolocation data to seek out digital footprints. As a result of these investigative efforts, we learned Hanu Narra was, at times, being followed by Nazir Hamid for a significant amount of time prior to the murders. Unfortunately, by the time Nazir Hamid was believed to be a person of interest, we also had learned he relocated back to India approximately 6 months after the homicides in September of 2017. Who is Nazir Hamid? He is an Indian national who worked at the same company as Hanu Narra, Cognizant Technology Solutions. He was 29 years old when he committed the homicides. Nazir Hamid lived within walking distance of the Narra family and did not drive while in the United States. Investigators learned he had a strong background in technology and went to great lengths to conceal and hide his criminal activity. With the suspect identified, the blood droplet collected was sent to Parabon Nanolabs with assistance from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The blood type was found to be the same blood type as Nazir Hamid. Additionally, from a genealogical standpoint, belonged to an Indian male with no relation to the victims.
Did he move out of Chennai or is he still in Chennai?
We are aware of some of his personal information, but we wouldn't want to comment on that in a public forum at this time.
So what was his previous record? Did he have any criminal record in the past, or this was the only crime he did?
Not to our knowledge. This was the only one.
Urging the two governments to work together. It sounds as if you know where this person is located, generally speaking. What is preventing his extradition at this point?
I would refer comments like that to the Department of Justice, and we can give that contact information at the conclusion of the press conference. But there is a treaty which exists between our two countries about extradition process, but the process itself is cumbersome, and there are challenges with it. But again, I would refer you to the Department of Justice, who'd be willing to walk you through that process.
Any concern that he was initially a person of interest early on? Did you ever have a chance to question this gentleman, your detectives?
We did not.
Any concern that he might flee in India? That he might wait for you?
We're considering all possible options at this point.
You mentioned he had a background in technology. He went through great lengths to avoid and evade justice at this point. Can you kind of speak more to that? Are there specific things that he did with his phone, laptop, like what exactly? You mentioned the background, so I'm just curious.
There are a number of investigative theories, but nothing more than something I'd be speculating to of today. What we can do is provide the facts, and the facts is that he was following Hanu Narra for some sort of time and committed these homicides. But in terms of investigative theories on motivation, we're still working every day to solidify any theories we may have.
And did Hanu share any kind of suspicion, like any kind of reasoning that he can think of?
I don't want to get into the specifics of Hanu's statement, but he was cooperative with law enforcement.